I think I took a shit in my neighbor's lawn.
Yeah. Well, I love you madly, dear, and I need you badly, dear. Why did you leave me here without your love?
Oh, bro, I'm hurting.
Well, in bed each night I lie, and I think of you and cry, and I tell you one of love, bring back my love.
There's no sugar in it.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably fucking piss, though, dude.
Yeah. Part of me is like, as long as it's not water.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it, man. You taking your order, you're like, listen, you can do whatever you want. Just don't give me water.
I don't want it.
I'm drinking a Monster, dude.
Yeah. How many are you on right now?
Just one.
Yeah, one is all you need, I think, in just like all of life. But like one today, you're just
You
on.
just mean like one of everything?
Yes. One life.
Yeah. One nut. One reason to remember the name. That song fucks, dude. You ever listen to that, dude? On the train?
Ooh.
Remember the name?
Remember the name?
Yeah.
Who is this by?
It's like a motivational song, dude. Dude, I can't believe you've never heard that.
Is
dude.
it sung by like Creed or something? It sounds like it would be like a Christian song.
I think they're all lesbians. I think it's a lesbian church choir. They play like violins and shit though with the piano. They just fucking shred it. It's so confusing, man. It's good to see you though, man.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Thanks for
dude.
having me. It has been a while.
It's been like 7 months, bro.
Has it been
Can
7
you believe
months?
that? Yeah, I was looking at it today.
Really?
I jerked off to it a little bit, but dude, 7 months.
Nice.
Dude, time flies, man.
Yeah, time does fly.
What have you been? What have you been up to?
Well, besides science and karate, I've been just working on like videos and stuff.
Yeah, I mean
Just
those
like
go hand in hand though, science and karate.
Just chopping the beakers.
Yeah. You ever get technical in the lab, dude?
I get like technical the foot fist way.
I miss those labs, man, in like in high school, man. Those were sick.
What did you used to do in those labs? Like, what did you study compared to what was being studied?
I studied the art of randomness, you know? Dude, I have a joke about a girl named Julie who used to be like everyone's like, you know, crush. And we were in the same biology class, man. And that's all I think about when I think about those classes is like, cause I sat next to her for a while. I used to like draw dicks and shit and like show her and like fart and stuff. She actually came on the podcast. She was one of the first guests.
Oh, really?
And so I sit down with her and we like do the podcast. And I get up and I walk over to the camera and nothing recorded.
Oh.
Yeah. So she was like, oh, like, when's it coming out? And I was like, I'll let you know. Dude, I never spoke to her again. I think she's married now. And that was my chance, dude.
Yeah, that was your chance.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever think about like recreating that? Sort of like just call her up and be like, remember when we record that podcast that one time?
I've thought about it, yeah.
Those were the days, weren't they?
Yeah, I call her
Let's
up.
do
She's
that
like,
day again.
She's laying in bed with her husband.
Yo, run it back. Show enough.
She thinks it's a prank call, but it's actually me being like 100% serious. I'm at like a 24/7 IHOP.
Making the call.
Just eating straight up eggs, dude. Nothing else. As sad as that sounds, man, like that would be a pretty funny life, you know?
just
Like,
just go and just chill.
chilling at an IHOP, dude.
but
Chilling at an IHOP at like 2 a.m. and just calling people from high school.
just a plate full of eggs.
Yeah. Yo, show me your tits. They're
Yeah,
like,
I'll have
John?
another coffee. Just simmer down a little bit. Yeah, I'll have another coffee.
I feel like they would know it's me, you know? Dude, you ever invite one of your boys to like do something that you used to do that's like a little random? Like you have any like, you know, like you ever done karate with another dude?
Oh, dude, I used to like I did one time in a basement with
Oh,
like
shit.
some other high school friends. Like we found like boxing gloves. Wow. And we put those on. And we did like boxing matches.
Oh wow, so it wasn't karate, it was straight up warfare, dude.
Yeah.
I did that at my Asian friend's house. How did it end with you?
Knockout.
Really?
The other way. I got knocked out.
Oh, dude, same here. Yeah.
Did they give you the old roundhouse?
Oh, there was no kicking. Strictly hand jobs and
That's what I got.
yeah. The whole goal was like whoever can make the other person. I tried to say that with a straight face. I was gonna say like whoever makes the other person come first wins. No, dude, I got punched in the back of the head.
Back of the head?
Yeah, my Asian boy, dude, was throwing fucking haymakers, dude. He's throwing haymakers at his own ass, like doing like unorthodox shit, dude. I think I'm winning, dude. Next thing you know, he gets me from behind, dude.
Yeah.
You know, you know how it goes, dude. And dude, hit me in the back of the head, man. I don't know if you've ever been hit in the back of the head. Like,
I got into a car accident once.
Oh, really?
So I got hit in the back of the head a little bit.
Yeah, dude,
it's awful.
I don't know what type of the brain that is. I'm sure there's nothing going on in general, you know, wherever it is already. So getting hit there just made it worse, man. I think it can like freeze your body a little bit, like paralyze you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just kind of tapped out after that, man.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to get hit in the head
That
again.
makes sense. Because, I mean, was he like surprised? Like, what was going on? And like, was it just you and him?
Oh, no. There wasn't like a personal beef or anything.
Sort of like death match, right? There's like a bunch of people just like in a circle.
It was like me, my Asian friend, my Guatemalan friend, and then my other white friend named Cam.
Yeah.
And my Asian friend, he got a really nice renovation to his home. Sick, dude. And
like after the event?
Huge garage. Mm-hmm. And dude, we set up like wrestling mats in there, got the boxing gloves, and just started spanking, dude. It was a lot of fun, honestly, man. It makes me think, dude, like if I had that set up, you know, I'd be inviting the boys over, you know, a little circle jerk action, bro. Yeah.
Just a group of people in a circle just jerking it while two
dude,
people in the center really testing their might.
Yeah, dude. Just holding hands. Some sort of like crazy ritual. Shit, man. Do you think you would ever get into that stuff? Like spiritual shit where people are like jerking off and like speaking Latin and shit? Because you're like a pretty open-minded dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it takes a lot to throw you off. You know what I mean?
It takes a little bit of effort to knock me off my game.
Yeah. Like if you were like blitzed
Yeah.
in like a positive environment, maybe in like a homestead or something. People were like, yo, we're going over the barn, man. You ever been? And you go in and people are just like painted different colors, dude. Just like completely naked, like throwing tennis balls and like screaming shit in other languages. Like, are you just out? You're like, I'm good, man. Or are you kind of like, all right, I'm going to see what's going on here.
I think I would spend a few minutes
Yeah,
in there.
I would too, man. I just kind of see like what's going on.
I think depending on how long the commute was, if it's like really close to home, I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like a place like that, it's got to take a while to get to.
Yeah, exactly. So while you're there, it's like, all right, I'll stay for a few minutes.
Yeah, see what's going on. Next thing you know, dude, you're the leader, man. You're taking fucking...
I'm wearing the hood.
I mean, historically, though, that's happened a lot, you know? People always say it's, like, so crazy that would ever happen, but, like, it happens all the time, dude,
Yeah.
you know? You just need one guy with, like, a solid beard to get you going, dude. Have you ever, like, did you work in corporate America at all or no?
No, dude, I've been trying. I've been, like,
Wow.
really trying to work
Dude,
there.
Why?
Because it seems like it pays the most, and you
Yeah.
can, like, work at home.
Wow.
Yeah,
So your
yeah.
mindset has changed a little bit in the
Yeah.
past 7 months.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened, dude?
I'm like, I want to go corporate.
Did you get raped or something?
by
not fun.
by
That's-
my bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what hit you.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, they pay the most, and then I've tried to like sign up for these jobs,
Mm-hmm.
like on the sign up sheet, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just won't have me.
Just like you walking into a Denny's.
Like,
Like, you guys have any openings? Like, dude, do you think it's not that hard to get a job in corporate America? Even if,
I'm not making it easy. I'll tell you that.
think about it this way, dude. I work in corporate America, dude.
Yeah.
So if you need some positive reinforcement, dude, just think about that, man. You know?
So you're saying I can like keep trying? I
Oh,
should
yeah.
keep trying.
Yeah. I mean, I think I usually don't talk about serious stuff, but
Yeah.
the world right now, dude, it's pretty crazy, man. So I don't think many places are hiring. So I don't think it's you. I think it's them.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that, dude. You know?
I'm telling
Blame
you.
it on them, dude.
Yeah. That's the real issue.
Yeah. But yeah, man, shit's just been like, I mean, I don't know if I don't know if you feel this way, man, but it feels like everything's falling apart a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my mind, if I'm losing it a little bit,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Yeah, it's an interesting feeling.
Yeah.
I noticed that too, and it actually just kind of makes me laugh.
Yeah.
It's just it's so chaotic. It feels so chaotic everywhere
Mm-hmm.
that I'm like, oh, this is like just. I feel like every generation, just every like version of humans, just like we're always so close to like an apocalypse at like every moment.
You just don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I feel like now we're just like seeing more shit that's going on in the world. So I
Yeah.
think we're like more like we're realizing, oh, there's all this going on right now.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's got a big swinging dick until someone takes their fucking wedding dress. You know what I'm saying?
That's the old adage.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible, dude.
Dude, and that book's like causing a lot of trouble still too, which is like
Oh, yeah.
really wild.
Mm. Yeah, imagine fighting over religion, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine being that retarded, dude. That's wild, bro. You're
Yeah,
like-
dude. And also all this the book that everyone's causing all the fights from, you know, like the first rule is like don't kill.
Yeah.
So like literally everyone like in the religious side is like, oh, y'all failed. Like
Yeah. And they always try to, like, you know, formulate some
Yeah.
crazy shit as to why it's acceptable. They're like, no, if you look at the third letter at a 360-degree angle with a boner, it's actually the opposite. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Yeah, dude.
I'm reloading my guns. And they're just running out, you know?
Yeah, everybody has like their own interpretation of everything, and it's like,
No, that's what it is too. I think is like what's making everything feel so crazy is like I don't think anyone really agrees with each other on anything.
yeah, man, people are very like,
You know, like when people are like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then you're like, "I'm fine." Sometimes I say that, and I'm thinking of something else.
yeah, like suicide and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well, last time someone asked me how you doing, I said, "I'm doing pretty good," and then but inside my head, I was like thinking like, so I bought this soap a little while ago, and it's Palestinian olive oil soap. And there's this like commercial that came on like social media,
Yeah.
and it was like a documentary style commercial. Like these Palestinian men are making a lot of soap, and it's really good for you. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, you know, these guys had it rough for a while.
a few months. Yeah.
Yeah, for a few months. I was like, let me. This was before the event. Like this was
Oh, okay.
like 2 months ago or something like that. And I get the soap, and then and I'm like washing myself today, and I'm like, yo, is this correlated? Because like a month after I got the soap, shit went down.
Yeah.
I'm like, was this part of like, did I just help fund like?
Oh my god, and, dude, that's so funny. And you're washing your balls while you think it too. It's crazy, bro. Dude, the craziest
I'm like,
thoughts
whose side
happen.
am I on?
Yeah. Craziest thoughts happen like when you're taking a shit or a shower, dude.
Yeah, I find that's like I get the most fun thoughts.
Maybe that's because like that's where you're the most vulnerable.
Yeah, I guess if someone came out with you like with a knife or something,
Yeah.
couldn't really do much.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to do much anyway, but if I'm taking a shit, it's like somebody gets it on video, dude. You know? I'm one of those people that I always think like when I'm taking when I'm ripping a dime, dude. I always think like, what if I was in a serious situation right now? You know? It's like not a good thought to have, man. You know?
Does it help? I feel like that thoughts like that could be like good for digestion.
Maybe.
It like lets you just lets it loose.
Yeah, maybe it's like a coping mechanism. I'm just letting it all out, like all my fears while I'm shitting. And then once it comes out, I'm like, oh, it's okay, you're safe now. That's what I whisper.
You're in the toilet just rocking. It's okay.
My safety position, dude. Yeah, I just didn't know. I don't know if I was the only one, man. It's tough as a man to say to another man, you know, like, hey, man, I'm a closeted homosexual. No, it is tough though as a man to just be like, yo, dude, I'm going through it, man.
Yeah.
Like I cried to a Led Zeppelin song the other night.
Ooh, which one?
Stairway to Heaven.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even Led Zeppelin singing it either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose version was it?
It was at some music award, and the drummer for Led Zeppelin, he was drumming, but it was like they had a chorus sing the chorus. It's fucking wild, man. I'll send you the video if you want, dude.
Yeah.
You might cry though, dude. So just make
I'm
sure you're
down.
not in public, man.
I saw this video of like Celine Dion
Oh,
singing.
wow.
Yeah.
That'll
Powerful
get you.
stuff.
Oh,
And
my God.
yeah, it makes me cry.
I remember I used to watch American Idol with my family years ago, dude. And they used to get me watching Carrie Underwood shred it, dude. I mean, I was looking at her tits the whole time, but if you combine like a nice pair of tits with a good voice, dude, you don't even know like who you are anymore, man.
Just lost in the haze of melody and memory.
Yeah. You just get lost in the tit crack, dude. A tit crack can like change a whole man's life.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
I do know this, and I've felt the power of this, and I also realize like there's this people say that people like boobs because it's like kind of like a butt. So in some way, I reckon like we're all kind of like butt people.
Wow, dude, that's insane that you
Yeah.
said that.
Uh-huh.
I've never thought of it that way, man. So you're saying like if you're an ass guy, you're a tits guy too,
Yeah.
because they're both the same.
Cause yeah. Because I notice when you press together
Yeah.
a little bit, it kind of forms.
Yeah. You're doing research, man. This is the type of science you're doing.
That's the science part.
Proud of you, dude.
Thank you.
You're like writing your notes on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, remember this. I do that a lot, man. I'll keep notes when like big things if I have a big thought, I'll write it down.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like, oh, dude, you're level-headed right now, man. Like, if you get in a slump, look at this note, dude, and you'll fucking snap out of it, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like a very lucid, like encouraging, like.
No. Usually it's pretty like anxiety driven.
Yeah.
I'll just write like "time is running out" in all capital letters. Yeah, that is time's crazy, man. You think about time, dude?
I think about time.
Time is like something you can't argue. You know, like you can argue the Bible and shit, but you can't argue with time, dude.
Yeah, dude, you can yell at a watch.
It's not gonna do
fight
much.
time.
Yeah, you can fucking fight a watch, dude.
Yeah.
But
you can fuck a watch up.
might change the time, but it's whatever, dude. So, dude, that's it. That's you just been in the lab, my man?
Yeah, I've just been in the lab working on videos, some writing shit. What else have I been
I was actually very concerned, man, because I filmed that video with you.
Yeah.
It was a very long time ago.
Yeah.
And it just never came out.
Yeah.
So I thought that when we did the podcast, I was like, oh shit, maybe he thought it was like a Make-A-Wish or something. I just imagine like when we said goodbye, I just imagine you sprinting for like a mile straight. Cause I've been meeting a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
And I'll meet them once and then they'll never talk to me again, dude.
Yeah, that's unfortunate when that happens, but I usually just never like reach out to anyone. That's my bad.
Oh, you're not okay.
You reached out to me and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also my schedule has been hectic, just because I've been working a bunch.
Yeah.
Just at the shop and stuff, and like trying to not go fucking crazy.
Because you're running the shop, right?
Yeah, for the most, not like I think I'm like kind of running the shop.
Seems like
I'm
everyone in
helping to
there,
run the shop.
everyone in there like looks to you for the answer.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel a little bit like a little dangerous?
Oh yeah, dude. Definitely, it's definitely changing me. For the worse.
I could see you being like a manager.
Yeah.
At like a town fair tire.
Dressed like a pilgrim or something.
I mean, you're very like down to earth, dude. So you could crush it in like a manager position or something. You like talking to people or not really?
Yeah, I actually do.
Yeah,
dude, I like talking to people because like everyone's so different, you know. And it's just so fascinating to like discover like how people are different.
Yeah.
And so like when anyone has like a story or something to tell at the shop or something, I'm like, all right, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
There's this guy that comes in, he's like 80, and he's always talking about the fact that like he was in like a band with Janis Joplin, who was like a 70s rock woman. And he comes in all the time and he says the same story. He'll he'll repeat the same story, and then he'll say that it's his birthday, and they'll ask for like a free joint or something.
So he has dementia.
Yeah. He's like he can't keep track of his own like schemes.
Yeah.
He's like having dementia and like still running schemes though.
Oh. It's not a bad idea to do that when you turn like 70 or something.
That's a great idea, because also you have like, I think when you get older too, like more people just like think that you're like a cute cuddly person. Like,
yeah,
dude, there's this video I was watching with like Zac Efron, and he's like in Italy, right? And he's like I spoke to this 80-year-old army veteran, and he was like in the Italian army. So he was like fighting with Mussolini, and he's like, thank you for your service.
Oh wow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude, some old people are kind of dicks, man.
Yeah. Yo, old people were still people. Like, It's just
Yeah.
weird. Like I get because the grandpa grandma kind of things. You're like, oh, sweet cookies or some I don't know, like knitting.
Yeah, I wonder what they're talking about.
Yeah, scratch offs.
I think they're
Bingo.
yeah, they're definitely big into like talking about back in my day.
Yeah.
That's all they're talking about, really.
Yeah. It's really interesting when people say, you ever do you find yourself saying that? Because I said that when I was like younger.
I remember being younger and being like, dude, never be that old guy who's like, back in my day, and here I am, like, you fucking kids, you know. That's all I'm thinking about is back in my day all the time, which might not be healthy, man. You know.
Yeah, but also it's like you know how shit's like feeling crazy now. It's like also like we're getting older, so it's like we're seeing like, oh, this is just like how we are as a species. But like back in our day, it's like when people say that, it's like they're just saying like they're younger. When I was younger, it was a lot simpler.
And it wasn't.
Well, depending on how back in your day it was. If you were a kid, though, you're like back in my day, everything just made sense.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about fucking Beyblades, dude.
Beyblades?
Yeah, you remember those?
Beyblade. Oh, is it a toy?
Beyblades were just like it was basically like a cooler, non-Jewish form of a dreidel, and you would fucking rip those things, dude. And when you
Spin it
ripped
up.
them, you'd be like, Beyblades, let it rip. It was so intense.
You would
man.
just recite the commercial. You get the product just to recite the commercial.
In my head, though, it was so cool that like even teachers were like, "Yo, can I get next?" Like, we had like our own arenas and stuff, betting on like Capri Suns and shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
a big deal. I don't know what, dude. I was talking to a doctor, psychiatrist. No, I'm just kidding. Let's just say I was talking to a doc, and she was she works with kids, and she was talking about like how messed up kids are nowadays because of like TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that kind of makes sense. You know?
But it's also, yeah, dude. But like, it's also funny that like, what about the adults too? Clearly, like everyone's getting. I think that's like part of the problem.
You think sometimes I feel like we're in a simulation a little bit.
A simulation. Well, when I order food, I'm like, oh, this is definitely like Matrix food.
Yeah,
'Cause,
around
like,
here, dude.
Yeah, because I'll like order like McDonald's for like lunch, and then I'll get like a steak for dinner or something. I'm like, this is fucking nuts. Like, I can't have this much access.
Yeah, I'm boycotting Uber Eats, man. Because like, dude, they make you tip before they even deliver it, and then they just like throw the food at your window. It's like, dude, what the fuck, man? It's like $500 for like a chicken finger.
Yeah.
It's just like accessible though. You're like, I don't want to go to fucking Costco, dude. So you're like, I'll just order shit. It's
Yeah.
gonna give me diabetes, and then you're like, holy shit, this is my fault.
Yeah, and it's all just coming from the vortex. So moments like that, I'm like, maybe.
Yeah, just to make that food, like, I mean, you got to make food so fast nowadays. They probably just got like some fat lesbian just shitting out fucking steamers, dude.
Listening to the choir on the radio.
Yeah. Who's that fat chick from the cartoon when we were younger?
Fat chick from the cartoon. Which cartoon?
She was like a sea creature.
Oh, Ursula?
Ursula, dude. You think she's in the back of like a Denny's right now just shitting out fucking burgers and shit? Like that's the Matrix.
So you're saying like the behind the Matrix is like a half octopus, purple ass woman,
Yeah.
a fat lesbian octopus woman.
Yeah, and
just
you gotta do
slinging
some-
burgers at reality.
Yeah. She's shooting patties out of her pussy, dude. I gotta grow up, dude. I really gotta figure it out. Sometimes I say shit, dude, and I feel like years coming off my life.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yo, I'm surprised. Like, Yo, I'm surprised I'm even alive today. It's fucking wild because like, so I just got back
Mm-hmm.
and I was taking the taxi from the airport,
Yeah.
and dude, there was so much traffic, and my cab driver, he like just rides the side road. I was getting so nervous because, dude, we were making way.
Wait, like he's
just
on
like
the curb?
he was riding the curb, dude.
He went
and
over like
he
the
bypassed
hazard?
all the traffic. We saved like half an hour,
Holy
and I was
shit.
like, "This is perfect because I have to shit."
Yeah.
And then we get to my place,
Uh-huh.
and I'm trying to pay on the credit card,
Yeah.
and it says like, "Oh, cash only," and I was like, "There's no way, man." So I'm in this cab for like all the time that we saved through traffic. I'm in this car like yelling at the taxi commission office. And, dude, I had to shit, so I wasn't even making sense of like why I didn't have cash. I'm just on the phone with the taxi guy, like on speakerphone, and then this guy also, like the taxi driver, he's like this Jamaican guy, and I'm like, I don't have cash because it's in the bank with the vault. I'm like in my head, I'm like, I gotta shit so bad. And I'm so scared to just say this out loud.
Dude, what was
And I'm
holding you
giving
back?
him reasons, and he's like, no, man. He's
He
just,
like wouldn't let you go.
he didn't even understand like what I was saying.
So how'd you get out, dude?
Dude, so the guy on the phone is like some Slavic accent guy, and he's like, well, did you try turning off the machine?
Wait,
Dude, so he resets the machine. It works perfectly.
wow. So you thought it was cash only the whole time, and it actually worked?
No, that's the thing. The computer was down.
Oh,
But
okay.
just randomly. I was like, I wouldn't have gone into the cab if I knew it was cash
Yeah.
only. He's like, no, it was working.
Oh,
It's just not working right now.
damn.
And none of us, including me, thought to just restart the thing. Because I had to shit so bad. Dude, I'm like squirming. And it's like the van taxi. So I'm just like... just
Dude,
just
what was
doing,
holding
like-
you back from saying that?
What?
You think that would have benefited you if you were like, dude, I got to shit?
I was very close to just being like, listen, we can sort this out in a minute. I have to shit right now.
That would have been sick, dude, if you lifted up your legs and pulled your pants up like that and just shit everywhere.
Credit card machine is down, but do you take this for payment?
Yeah. You just yell. You're like, I know what you did last summer.
That'll give you about like a 10-second amount
yeah,
of
to
time,
just
because like
dip.
the person hearing that would like consider it for like a second.
Yeah, that would be like, does this guy actually know what I did last summer?
And then they're like, what did I do last summer?
It's like calling his wife.
Honey, you do this every year.
Damn, that's wild, dude. Those are the worst. Dude, do you shit a lot? And you have to, like, do you have that?
Yo, here's the thing. I was traveling. It was like a 10-hour sort of flight experience. Like
Yeah.
from,
I don't even know. Where were you going?
I just came back from like Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
And so that's like from West Coast to East Coast. Like it just takes a while. And I also just ate whenever I travel, I'll just eat the shittiest food like at airports and stuff. Dude, I ordered a steak and eggs for breakfast.
Jesus, man.
I ordered an 18-ounce prime rib like steak and eggs at this like really shitty diner.
Dude, how much money do you think you're dropping on food a week?
Dude, oh, so much.
Yeah, I was going to
So this
say,
is-
man, if you're struggling with money, buying like steak and eggs, bro, holy shit.
Well, it was like it was like the cherry on top of the vacation.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm never gonna do this. So let me get some steak and eggs at 9 a.m. And then I ordered a double of whiskey and a pint of beer.
Jesus, dude.
So then like that is like what ended up being the experience I had.
I
in
can't
the
even
cab.
imagine, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. That's so unhealthy, dude. Oh my god. Wait, so what were you doing in Portland, Oregon?
Oh, I was just with a buddy. We were making some music, and then also I did it was so funny. I did a open mic
Uh-huh.
to check out like the scene.
Yeah.
Dude, like no one was like laughing at like jokes. Like I said like a joke where I was like oh, I'm usually a prop comic. I'm known for having spaghetti in my pockets.
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, but like just like I said before my third marriage, let's see how this goes. Dude, just silence. and then the person that comes up after me, she's like gives me that face like that's weird, and then like proceeds to like tell a joke of how she like human centipede fisted herself like with a chain of other like people.
She a lesbian?
And then I think a few people were laughing at that, and I was like, oh, okay, it's just different tastes here. It's a different kind of.
Yeah, wasn't Portland kind of like crazy now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, when I was at least the areas that I was in when I was there, it seemed pretty tame. But
okay.
in terms of the comedy, it was really interesting to see. Just like it's a lot of like. Everyone's saying the same thing. Like, I'm sober, I hate men, and I hate being white. And I'm in a sexual revolution, and I'm very excited. I'm like, okay, but like that's not really there's not really anything funny about that.
If I was out of town, dude, I would have just fucking been like, you guys want to see a fucking magic trick? Just pulled my pants down. Like, at that point, it's like, you got nothing to lose, dude, you know? Oh, that's so upsetting, man.
It was really funny though.
Yeah, women just fucking hate men nowadays, huh?
I think, I mean, seemingly understandably so.
I mean, I don't know, dude.
But then, it's like, dickheads be dickheads. It's like, I never see it as like a man-woman thing. I don't see it as a race. It's just like some people are fucking dickheads. That's,
I mean, I'll play devil's advocate, dude. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be a gender thing for sure. Not that gender exists anymore, but I think women just gotta get back in the kitchen, dude. Start. I really do, dude. I think that women want to be in the kitchen, dude. They're just afraid to admit it, man.
I think at this point, yeah. Maybe it's like everyone got so busy, they're like, oh, shit.
I think at this point, women are like, you know what? We made a mistake. We'll go back in there. Okay? We'll hang out with the kids. It's going to be fine.
Shaking while holding a glass of water.
I don't see what's wrong with that, man. You know? Probably a lot.
But what I'm not seeing is not for me to deal with.
That's my presidential speech. I am retarded. Let's get those women back in the kitchen and fuck around. Start throwing fucking... Yeah, I don't know, man.
I've been getting into... Oh, I sprained my ankle when I was there. Because I fell asleep like on a chair like this. With my foot folded like this.
That's how you sprained your ankle? Holy shit.
Dude, it's called... I think it's like a fold over sprain.
You going like WebMD or something?
Yeah. And so I fell asleep like this for like 6 hours.
Yeah, don't tell anyone that though, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of weak, right?
You got to tell people you were like maxing out on calf raises or something like that. That's what I would do. You told a chick that, dude? Like, you're at least going to get one date, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I said that, like, oh, I fell asleep for 6 hours like this.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But that's cool, man.
How's your dating scene going?
Just non-existent, man.
Yeah. Well,
But
no,
you,
because you gave me the tip, and I was like, oh, it's a pretty good tip. You must be, like, laying in the pipe, as they say.
No, man. Still nothing, you know? But that's all right, dude.
Yeah. No fracking operations of just putting the pipe in. I'm trying to talk like a guy or
so
something.
hard right now. No, man, nothing. And I wish I had more to say, man. You know, I wish I could be like, you know, I went on this date, man. It was fucking wild, but I didn't, dude. And that's fine, dude. You know, I'm not going to make up something or I'm like, it was fucking wild, man. Fucking went deep in that pussy, dude. You know, I'm just going to be like, you know what, man? I'm not talking to any women right now.
Yeah.
I don't. I still have the same like. I think I'm so like lost in myself. I don't know if I should even be around another girl.
I kind of feel like that.
Yeah, I gotta figure
For
myself
myself.
out first before I start finger banging chicks behind fucking, bars and shit. You know what I mean? Just telling my boys to smell my fingers and shit.
I got news for you.
It sucks, man, because I feel like I'm a nice guy. I feel like I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like I'm a genuine dude,
Yeah.
and I'm not putting out,
Yeah.
and that's fine. I just feel like I keep saying like really immature shit, and that's why I'm like in the position I'm in. You know what I mean? Because like I think I'm a good dude, but then I'll be like, yo, fucking, I'll talk about like queefing in a residential area, and then I think about it, I'm like, oh, this is why.
Yeah.
You know?
You say think like you call the bathroom like the coward's room.
Yeah, I call it the fucking. I talk about shitting and farting in like different languages. I'm talking about farting. I'm like ripping dimes. As a grown man, I'm saying that. It's fucking insane, dude. It's just like, yeah, it's wild, man. It's so hard to explain. Like being a good guy, but being as immature as I am, you know?
There's always a trade-off.
Yeah. Maybe it'll pay off. I mean, you never know, dude.
Well, I think you're heading towards like meeting someone with a heart of gold, I reckon.
Yeah. Because I always make jokes about fatties and stuff, but I think we all know that's not going to happen. Like me with a fatty, it just wouldn't. I'd be fucking pissed. Hanging out by the pool. My wife's got like fucking popcorn all over her tits. I'm just down in a fucking 30 of Bud Light, dude.
Yeah.
Just screaming about like what could have been. No, I do feel like. Do you feel like you would? I think I'd be happier with like a nerdier woman. You know what I mean? Like a
yeah.
like you said, like a woman with a heart full of gold.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think I'd prefer that
Yeah.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just someone, it's interesting. I feel like just someone who like just has like can think for themselves or something.
Like an independent woman.
Yeah, like an independent
Yeah,
woman.
yeah.
Like, 'cause there's a lot of people with like internet brain, where like they're just like rehashing like shit they read on the internet
Yeah.
about like how we should be and stuff. And I'm like, that's so annoying.
Yeah, the whole ick thing.
Yeah, like stuff like that. I haven't really experienced it firsthand, but I've been like seeing these like posts on like the ick stuff. I'm like, it's it's just feels like
so toxic, man. It's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I mean, because people see things on social media and then they're like, "Oh, like I have to be this way,"
yeah,
instead
dude.
of just
Oh
being
my
like,
god, yeah, dude. I've been seeing a lot more of that, and it's like, it's really fascinating too, because it's like this sort of the need to, like quell the algorithms like taste or some shit, and like, yo, I don't want to fucking play that game. Cause like also, yo, I like to think that like the algorithm is like it's like a few years old, and it's like selecting all our content, and I'm like, oh, that's like a fucking baby, like a baby's like selecting, like
yeah, it's still in its early stages.
yeah. So like the type of content it just like chooses to go like viral is like
Yeah, it's sad to think about because it's like, even from a comedy standpoint, I was thinking about this. It's like,
Yeah.
if you go to a comedy show, if there's a group of people laughing, chances are everyone's going to start laughing
Yeah.
because they see them laughing. So a lot of people are like followers,
yeah.
But dude, even like, I have a pretty good memory, man. Like I remember most of the conversations I have with people.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time you came on the pod, man, and we were just like no homo, just like making babies, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just felt like there was like some sort of like force between us.
Yeah.
It was just jerking both of us off
Oh man.
and just creating like its own water
Yeah.
system.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I remember we were talking about like, and I kind of strayed away from this in the following months, was like, I really don't think you should be like trying to be funny.
Yo, that's the thing that I'm noticing too. Because also I was playing music the past week as well. I think with anything creative, like when you're trying to do something, it's like I feel like, dude, however you're funny is just so naturally you.
Yeah.
You can't practice that.
Yeah.
You can just chill with other people who dig that. But it's like you can't try to be more you.
Yeah. And
Just
dude,
like-
we meet so many people all the time, and we instead of just being like there's nothing here,
Yeah.
we have to like force shit that we don't want to force.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And
Yeah.
it's stressful, man. It's so
It's really
much pressure.
stressful, and I think that's like part of the like that's where it becomes like a game. Because it's like it's almost, it's not that it isn't a problem, that feeling, but it's kind of like an illusion. Because if you can move past it and just see like, oh, I don't have to just be okay with whatever effort you're putting in, I think like that keeps you sane.
It's way easier said than done.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. The fucking brain, just like the comparison fucking mindset like that goes off like just naturally. I really have to like put an effort to be like, yo, chill.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Dude, I find myself saying things sometimes even on the podcast. Like I'll say them and I'll be like, dude, what did you just say? Like in my head, I'm like, dude, who the fuck are you, man? Yeah, it's
Yeah, like, what are you trying to be right now?
yeah. And then I think I'm like, oh, it's because you're forcing it, man. Like you're trying to be something you're not. And that's why I brought up the whole simulation thing, man. There's got to be like something genetic where it's like there's a barrier, you know, where it's like I feel like you'd have to spend at least 10 years every day grinding to actually change as a person. People say it takes 6 months, but it's like, dude, if you had to change everything, you know, like if I became like a women's field hockey coach,
Oh yeah,
I'd
dude.
have to be in the lab every day, dude.
I'm seeing you 10 years later, and maybe you get it.
Maybe
Yeah.
like a JV position.
Yeah.
If I'm at it every day. Yeah.
When you get back out there, just like that, just sort of use that to just like motivate yourself.
Yeah. I put up this clip on the fucking scoreboard.
Yeah.
I'm like, you girls see this?
Yeah.
This is where your boy came from. And then fucking Started from the Bottom by Drake starts playing, dude. I fucking start throwing hot dogs at chicks. Then I get arrested. So I'm hammered.
The owner's looking down at the field, just like, that's my man. You're
like-
just trucking hot dogs.
He's like, this will bring in tickets. Is what we need. I think he like actually like likes who I am as a person, but he's like, no, man, we need to bump up ticket sales. People are like, wait, there's a guy's gonna start throwing hot dogs at lesbians? Yeah. But yeah, man, I just I'm happy we had that talk, man, because I think about it and I'm like, damn, dude, you know what, man? Like, at least I had that talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for sure. It's like, it's really interesting. Like, I think with just how busy everyone's life is, it's like fucking nuts. You have to like check in every once in a while and be like, getting a load of this shit. All right, cool. Just making sure you're just seeing this crazy shit too. All right, I'll see you later.
I used to do that all the time, dude. I would be like, yo, are you seeing this shit right now? People would be like, what? And I'd be like, fuck, man.
Dude, I don't know if I told you this story, but like, yo, there's a trans woman in the lobby of my building, and I'm getting out of the elevator, and she's like yelling at the lobby guy.
Wow.
And she's like, I want my mail. I want it now. And then he's like, I need to see your ID first before I give you the mail. And then she's like, you're dead naming me, and I don't like it. You're a fucking bigot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, I've known this guy for like years. This guy is like not a mean guy. He's literally also just doing his job. Like, he can't legally just give people mail.
Yeah. It's going through other people's mail.
So then I'm like, I like step in and be like, oh no, I don't think he means it that way. And like, you're just as bad as, and I was like, oh, she's like in a fucking rampage right now. I was like, oh no. So then she calls me a bigot. The most people I've ever seen in the lobby of like all my neighbors, just like,
Oh,
Dude, it was so whack. And then I just said, "Oh, pardon," and then I just left.
Dude, that's a good idea, man. Like that's what.
That's
dude,
like after doing. That's like my new strategy is just like if if I'm in a tense conversation, I'll just look at you seriously and be like, "Oh, pardon."
Dude, I've been saying that since I was born.
Yo, if that is the case, then life is a simulation. Because if I'm able to just like, oh, this is the wrong scene, I should leave now.
Dude, no one gets it, man.
Like no one stopped me. There was
Yeah.
like I was like, oh, I could have stayed here longer in this nightmare scenario, or
Just left, man.
I left, and I was like, oh, I just said, she's like, you're a fucking bigot. And I'm like, oh, pardon. I just walked out.
Dude, that's hilarious and smart. Yeah. Dude, I've been doing that for so long, man. Like, even when I used to get,
good on you.
even when I used to get bullied and stuff, you know.
Well, you seem like a pretty level-headed guy in terms of you don't put up with a lot of, or not like you're not like fuck the. You're just sort of like this is stupid.
Yeah, it's like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, change your mind. You know what I mean? Are you gonna change that woman's mind? No, it's like that woman's gonna fucking, you know. She's gonna,
that's the thing. The mail was under her like previous name, and I guess I don't know if she didn't have the ID to show like that she like transitioned or something. So that's what was causing the, because it was like a man's name on the letter.
They just didn't get it changed.
Yeah, or it's like older mail.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, you can dip, but sometimes it's like, sometimes you gotta stay.
You're absolutely right, man.
Yeah.
But in that situation, I think my instincts kicked in, and I was like, I could just leave here. I never had to be part of this.
Yeah. Totally depends on the. I've gotten myself in a lot of trouble for leaving. I've done a lot of. I've done a lot
just
of.
Imagine like a similar situation. You're like, yeah, and then everyone just yells at you.
I mean, dude, you want to talk about corporate America, man? I used to work for Citizens Bank. And when COVID hit, they put everyone in the call centers. And I promised myself I would never work in a call center, like full time. It's just not good for you. It's the worst job you can possibly have. And Citizens Bank didn't tell anyone that they were like officially call center employees. They just sent out this letter in the mail that was like, welcome to the call center. So like your old job is terminated. You have this new job. They don't like give you like a formal acceptance. Dude, so like I'm on the phones for like a few weeks and I can't do this. Like I'm losing my fucking mind, dude. So I just dipped.
That's so great.
And you had to, it took them 2 weeks to figure it out. Like
that you were gone?
Because they monitor your phone calls and stuff. So, dude, I just kept my phone on. So I'm taking incoming calls, and people are just like, hello? Hello? I'm like golfing. And, dude, I got a call from the big swingers, bro. Like, you know? And they were like, hey, John, like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm just hanging out. Like a wicked serious phone call. I just didn't care. And they were like, hey, we're just having to notice, like, you haven't really been on the phone. You know, we've been monitoring some of your calls. And they actually, like, described one of the phone calls to me, dude.
No way.
So this old guy calls, and it just automatically picks up, like, on my end. Just complete silence. This old guy's like, hello? Hello? Dude, they told me he did that for 2.5 hours. So, like, they're telling me, and I'm, like, trying not to laugh. And, yeah, I got fired, man. So, I actually quit, but
that's so funny.
I just dipped, man. I was like, I don't want to do this. But I didn't want to, like, quit. You know, I just wanted to see how long it would take.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you fucked me over, like, I'll fuck you over. You still have to pay me, you fucks.
So they were just like badgering you about this, and then they listened to that phone call, and they're like, do you know that he did this for 2.5 hours?
Bro, in a call center, man, they'll like they have people that are like literally paid to listen to your phone calls all day.
That's so wild.
But I think they keep people hanging on because of the money. The money is pretty good and the benefits are pretty good. So they're like, people are kind of tied to that paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want some money, man, just work at a call center for like a year.
Yeah.
You're good, man. They'll hire anyone, dude.
That's brutal.
You could be mentally challenged, dude. Well, listen, dude, if I couldn't find a job, I would just go to a call center, do like the training and shit because they pay you during the training, and then just dip. Like you got a few months pay on you, dude. They're like, thanks, this just isn't for me. Dude, the turnover rate's so high, man. People are just walking out like every 5 seconds. They're like, fuck.
Was there anyone that you worked with that like enjoyed the job?
No.
I'm sure there's like one person that fucking really just gets off on it.
No, dude. You see people that have been there for a long time, and you go, dude, I cannot end up like that. Just like these sweaty dudes. You'll go into the bathroom to take a shit. You'll hear them taking a shit. And you're just like, dude, if I ever even become moderately close to this guy, it's over, man. You know? Like, you're changing people's passwords all day, man. Like, you're constantly being micromanaged. And you just get, like, stuck, man. You're just like...
Oh, man, that mental, like, how that feels feels awful.
Yeah.
That's so annoying. Oh, man, that stuck feeling is the worst.
And, dude, those guys got to wake up at some point, you know what I mean? Like, they probably wake up when it's too late. Like, they might have enough money for retirement, but then they're like, wait, what the fuck am I going to do now?
Yeah.
You know, like
also, where's my underwear? Like, it's like they're at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate talking about, like, serious shit like that, but it's like... It's
well, you know,
there,
it matches
man,
the weather, so to speak, you know?
Yeah.
It's like if we were just going ham and cheese right now at a time where it's like there's so much global tension, I think that would also be like we would just be insane people.
Well, no, I just meant like for me to talk about like corporate America is so like weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's
like the whole thing's kind of a joke to me, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the jobs seem like it's just you're kind of just putting information into a grid. And making sure that information checks out, and then you get paid like a bunch.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. Like, especially around here, it feels like there's so many jobs, dude, that like we don't need. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like people are like typing shit into a computer for like a fake company for no reason, and it's like it would be nice if we had like manufacturing plants and shit, like jobs where it's like you make something and then you're like, oh shit, like I made this.
I helped to make this.
Yeah. Like I made these.
Where you can actually see like the effect of your work.
Yeah.
Like in a physical sort of way.
Some people are trying to like bring that back too. I know like Jocko Willink, dude, like he has his own, he's making like his own jeans now.
Where is he making them? Like, how is he getting them?
Probably
made?
in the Midwest.
Yeah.
He's got like his own plant.
Oh, that's
and people are like actually like hand making them boots and shit. I mean, dude, that's got to feel so good to make a pair of fucking leather boots that are like indestructible, dude.
Yo,
someone sends you a picture afterwards,
dude. I want that.
Oh, even if you're just doing like floors or something, man. Just to be like, yo, I did that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I made that. Yeah.
I made this shine.
Yeah. Just doesn't seem like there's a lot of that around here, man.
No.
Yeah.
It's, I think it's like, it seems like a lot of people just want to be like influencers now.
Yeah.
They want to like hold like the mocha.
Yeah.
Be like, this is where I got the mocha.
Well, do you feel like an intrinsic reward when you make a video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel happy with like what I like post. I feel yeah, it makes me feel happy because like the process to getting it done and then seeing the final product. Yeah. There's like something really satisfying about that. Whether like people watch it, of course I would want people to watch it, but like there's so much to watch.
Is it because it's like your creation, or is it just because you created it, or like both? Like, do you think you could
No, because there's
create-
stuff that like I work on that isn't my projects.
Uh-huh.
There's like stuff that I help on and stuff, and
Yeah.
I still feel like that same joy
Mhm.
over it because I got to help shape something, and that gives me such a nice feeling of like just looking at an image of a thing that I worked on, and I'm like, oh, this image looks really nice. I don't
Yeah.
mind looking at this.
I
Like,
feel the same way. A lot
Yeah.
of people ask me that about the pod. They're like, "Yo, can I edit your pod and stuff?" And I'm like, "No, like I actually like enjoy like
Yeah.
putting this together."
yeah.
You know?
Well, and also like you're really good at doing this, and I feel like it's hard to explain to someone like
Mm.
this is how I like to do my cuts or
Yeah.
something. You know, like
You also want it to be. I mean, I want it to be like intimate. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I don't want it to be like a fucking photo shoot.
yeah.
But I mean, dude, like around here, I've noticed there's a lot of like producers. So like a lot of people who make edits for people and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
they'll
I
pay,
thought of
like,
that as well, and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
yeah.
I'll help like with a sketch or something,
Mm.
or like writing or like editing or. But
Yeah.
no, I don't like go up to people and like let me post your clips.
Yeah,
Let me
well, I was
post
thinking,
clips.
one of my buddies was telling me, like, a big name comic who's touring right now asked him if he wanted to go on tour with him and video his sets and edit them and stuff. But then again, that must be kind of stressful, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wonder how that would pan out, you know?
You should try doing it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I was just, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, man, like with whatever you got working on right now, I think it's like really great.
I mean,
I'm a huge Johnny Salami fan.
dude, I'm a huge Adam Christopher fan, man.
Yo, thank
Yeah.
you. Yo, also your episode of Top 5 was really funny. I think it
Yeah.
was even better that it came out like a few months later, because like then you kind of forget like what was filmed.
Yeah, I totally was like, oh, this kid just fucking hates me, like, because it was so long, dude. It was like 7 months.
Well, dude, when we recorded it, I kind of just went on a hiatus right afterwards because like I did like 60 or plus episodes like in
Yeah,
a row.
I was gonna ask you what was going on, but I didn't want to like intervene with anything.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean,
Yeah.
you could have asked.
Yeah.
I was like people that were asking. I was just like people that were asking. I was just saying that like I'm on a bit of a break because 5
Yeah.
episodes a week.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
For like 3 months straight,
Yeah.
and then working on it on your own while working a job. Dude, it was like it was so much, but it was
Yeah.
like cool to experience that workflow, and I just love working with comics, and
Yeah.
it's so fun to just like interact with individuals and like how they get to express how they're funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
Yeah.
it's yeah,
I feel the same way, man.
doing
like
it for the love. I feel like you're doing it for the love as well. This is such a dude.
It's important to get out there and get to know people, man. You know, as much of a loner as I am, like it's important to just get out there, man. You know,
Yeah.
just talk.
Do
to
you
different
find
people.
yourself like going out there more?
I mean, I definitely go through phases.
Yeah.
I think now I kind of leaning towards more of a break,
Yeah.
just because there's like so much pressure to make this good, and like I said, man, I'm doing a lot better when I'm not trying, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
Like this episode, not really trying. I
Yeah.
really have to, you know, but some episodes I'm like, I really gotta fucking but yeah, man, I think I'll figure it out. But I also think like taking a break's not it's not a bad thing.
Yeah. No, that's also what I experienced as well. Was like, oh, it's okay if I don't do this
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Also, it's like if I take a break, like I don't think anyone's really gonna notice.
Yeah, that's what
You know what I mean? Like-
exactly. Because again, there's so much shit to watch, dude,
Yeah.
and I'm already so grateful with whoever likes whatever I'm creating.
Yeah.
Because just a little nudge for me to also get me excited to like keep making stuff. Like your house is getting trash right now.
Yeah, Bub's going crazy. Yeah, no, but dude, like I said, man, just remembering, thanks for reminding me about just even coming on initially, dude, getting to meet you.
Yeah.
And I'm happy I didn't scare you away, dude.
No, no, you never scared me, dude.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I think
Brothers for life, dude.
Brothers for Life. Like we've done some good work, dude. Yeah.
But dude, it's always good to see you, man. This is usually actually I think we might have gotten a voicemail for questions.
Oh, really?
Might have to cut this out. Let's see what someone left a voicemail, dude.
Hey Johnny, you seem like a well-cultured, very classy kind of guy. My main question, me personally, I have a problem where just about every chick I hook up with, which isn't really many to begin with, but every chick, no matter if it's just she creeped out from underneath the bar at the local watering hole, I got to go down on her. I don't know, I just do it. My main question is, whenever you're going down on a girl and you get a little piece of pube stuck in your teeth, you wait till afterwards to pick your teeth, or you do that shit in front of her just to let you know how good you did? Just let me know. Bye.
First question, dude. This is the first time we've ever answered questions on the on the podcast. It's a great question, man.
Yo, I like that question, and I got my own style for dealing with that.
Okay.
You just do it kind of like you just nudge it out.
Yeah.
While you're doing the thing, you just kind of like
In front of her, or like you turn the other way?
no, I don't like look up and like peek my head up, like yank it out.
Yeah, but me personally, dude, I would definitely like. You have to stay down there, though, dude. Like, you have to fight the fight. Stay in the war. You know, make a sacrifice.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, I treat it like
know?
SEAL Team 6 hunting for Bin Laden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
got shot in the arm.
Yeah.
And you can still go.
You can still go.
You're not out.
Oh,
know?
No.
You're still in the fight, dude.
Yeah.
Finish the fight. Get back. See a medic.
Your
recoup.
arm's gone, but you're still dancing.
Yeah. Recoup, and then just get back in there, man. Like, never give up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This guy just like fucking drove into an embankment. Yeah, man, you got your show, Top 5, which is still going.
Yeah.
So everyone check that out. I did that, Top 5 Farts.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that, man. Do you have anything else you want to...
No, I'm just very grateful for anyone that watches this, and I'm happy to be making people laugh.
And dude, I've been having more people on who I've had on before, which I was kind of scared to do, but now, you know, like we can just hang out, you know, like every once in a while, dude, if you're down.
Oh, dude, I'm very much down.
Yeah.
Cause it's fun going through the waves.
Yeah, just catching up, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. We definitely don't have good marketing here because it's just me. And then I have the Patreon going, you know, where you can ask questions like that gentleman just did. And that's it. Thank you guys.